Hi, and thank you for taking the time to listen to our marketing strategy presentation for Hoyne Brewery. My name is Jason Kingsley, and our team is comprised of Kenny Young, Courtney Shane, Jude Nwada, and Debbie Matheson. During this presentation, we will cover the current situation and issues faced by Hoyne Brewing, an analysis of the company, alternatives, criteria that we used in order to select a recommendation, and a 30, 60, and 90-day implementation plan.
Looking at the current environment now, we've done a brief SWOT analysis to just analyze the overall environment. With strengths, the biggest strengths are the quality of the product and the expertise in the production of that product. These are strengths that are coming directly from Sean Hoyne. There's also been a great brand identity and culture developed at Hoyne Brewing. Weaknesses, just a couple little ones here. Internal resources is obviously a challenge, especially in the capacity of the marketing functions that are needed. There's also a bit of a lack of key performance indicator measurement and market intelligence. But once they get that, there's going to be huge opportunity there. The popularity of craft beer is astounding. This infographic shows that 36% of consumers do drink craft beer, and there's a big opportunity, especially with the millennial generation. 43% of them preferring the taste of craft beer over other national brands. If we look at the threats, there's increasing competition because of the popularity of these products. The infographic shows, 2,403 breweries now in the United States. Unfortunately, we didn't have these statistics for Canada. General downswing in beer sales is happening, but that's on the whole. If we just look at the craft brewing industry, there's been an upswing in those sales. Thanks. Sean came to us with the goal of creating a social media strategy, but when we looked into the current environment a little deeper, we felt that there were issues symptomatic of a deeper problem. We saw that the current marketing activities didn't align with the content on the website, and social media content was also not aligned. For example, social responsibility and supporting grassroots causes is important to Hoyne, but there's no place for it on the website. The website is also quite Hoyne-centric as opposed to consumer-centric. Now, I'm in sales, and a key issue in proposal writing happens when you don't take the time to understand what the customer wants. So what happens is you end up spending all your time talking about yourself and your company, and then the messaging doesn't hit home for the customer, and you ultimately lose the sale. Same thing is happening here. There's a lack of market intelligence, so we don't properly express the benefits. All these symptoms happen because of our the problem statement we've identified, which is that there's a lack of a concise marketing positioning statement, which is hindering Hoyne to effectively market its products to consumers. Now, professional marketing consultant Lisa Nelson explains that a market positioning statement brings focus to the development of a marketing strategy and the marketing plan and tactics supporting that strategy. While a positioning statement can appear quite simple, the development of a positioning statement requires considerable thought and effort. That effort is rewarded when the strategy and plan seem to flow effortlessly from one key sentence. With a concise market positioning statement in place, Hoyne will be able to focus the marketing efforts and perform the tactical steps necessary to achieve market penetration goals.
After careful analysis of the current situation at Hoyne Brewery, we identified several internal issues that point toward a lack of any strategy or consistency in areas of market intelligence, market research, and perhaps more worrisome is the issue of a non-existent media or communication strategy geared toward its customers. It is our view that Hoyne first and foremost work to improve itself from the inside out. Management must acknowledge these shortcomings as hindrances to its continued growth and effectiveness. Let's break these issues down. 1. Market research. Management needs to conduct an in-depth research on the entire BC craft brewing industry in order to identify external threats and opportunities. Benefits of the research include identification of the company's true target demographic, geographical and regional segmentation, as well as current and future trends in the industry. For example, market saturation has been identified by the founder as a major risk to the business. In 2014, 22 new breweries opened and 21 more are expected to open in 2015. Market intelligence. The recent interview with the founder, Sean, revealed The company's inability to provide any tangible or verifiable data or statistics for either the business or the industry it operates in. Therefore, we have identified this as an internal problem. Businesses such as Hoyne Brewery have the obligation to maintain and conduct on a routine basis key performance metrics in order to keep up with its cash flows and operations. Market intelligence is key to maintaining its competitive edge and efficiency in operations. And finally, media and communication. Presently, Hoyne Brewery relies solely on word of mouth as a tool to create awareness for its products and as well as a way to gain potential customers. We agree with Sean that a social media presence is required to communicate with its loyal customers and the general public. It is therefore in our view that Hoyne Brewery would have to face these identified issues head on and initiate a marketing strategy that would add value to its brand while making significant changes internally to align with its positioning statement.
Based on our analysis, we came up with 3 alternative market positioning statements. Number 1, for those aged 35 to 50 with above average income, Hoyne Beers is the only handcrafted beer made available through stores, bars, restaurants, arts and social events on Vancouver Island and the lower mainland of British Columbia that promises quality, craftsmanship, loyalty to traditional processes, and community engagement in how they do business because it is foundational to their brand and reputation. 2. To the discerning craft beer consumer from 19 to 65 plus, Hoyne Brewery's finely crafted beers are brewed with industry-leading experience and high-quality ingredients, appealing to the residents of Vancouver Island and the lower mainland of British Columbia. And 3. Hoyne Brewing uses traditional brewing methods combined with science and high-quality ingredients to create unique craft beer that appeals to the tastes of 21 to 35-year-old residents of Vancouver Island and the lower mainland in British Columbia. These market positioning statements can be used to guide Hoyne's entire marketing strategy going forward. Next, we will discuss the criteria in which we used in order to put forward our recommendation.
By creating a concise market position statement, Hoyne Brewery will have a foundational internal resource that will enable them to create a relevant and effective marketing strategy. Based on the analysis of the industry environment and consumer trends, it is recommended that an effective and actionable market position statement have positive effect on 5 criteria. Number 1, brand alignment. This speaks to the need for consistent messaging and concept base when marketing in the various media and promotions platform. Number 2, effectively influences all marketing activities. Again, it looks towards consistency in messaging in all marketing activities. This includes the informal grassroots initiatives and any cross-promotional opportunities that may transpire. Number 3, cost to implement. This gives consideration to the investment required. A more precise targeted audience would require a focused market strategy, thereby improving the potential of success. A larger, more dispersed target audience would require a larger, likely more costly campaign with less likelihood of success due to the marketing interference from other sources. Number 4, customer reach. This gives consideration to the scope and accessibility of the targeted audience. Number 5, sustainable relevance. This asks, are the unique benefits and opportunities relevant and sustainable? For instance, can the promise and commitment towards quality, tradition, and superior flavor be maintained? Is there opportunity to grow? The proposed solution alternatives will be evaluated by these 5 decision criteria. They will be ranked on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is the least effective and 5 represents most effective.
Our decision-making criteria clearly points to positioning statement number 3. Implementation cost, customer reach, and sustainability are 3 areas where the other 2 positioning statements have weaknesses. These weaknesses are attributed to the scope of the demographic in each case. Positioning statement 1 and 2 point to demographics over the age of 35 and are broader in the target age, which causes the following issues related to implementing marketing strategy. Number 1, high cost to reach these demographics. Because while older demographics use social media, millennials are more likely to use it to discuss things related to Hoyne branding, such as drinking, music, and humor. Also, those aged 35 plus are not sustainable targets due to the cost of reaching them on a broad scale and due to their misalignment with the content of Hoyne's brand. Also counter to sustainable growth, research shows that those aged 21 to 35 prefer the taste of craft beer over their older counterparts who fail to recognize the value in the taste differential versus bigger brands. Positioning Statement 3 really provides a framework to guide all strategic marketing initiatives moving forward, and it can do so in a way that is cost effective using social media and event-based marketing. With this positioning statement, there is a clearly defined high potential target market identified from which to pull important market intelligence. This will empower Hoyne to create performance metrics based on the potential of the target market. This positioning statement will also provide a consistent guide for Hoyne to align messaging amongst different media platforms. The implementation slide will detail the strategy recommendation with our timelines. And finally, it will guide Hoyne in creating messaging or marketing assets that cater to customer preferences, focusing on telling a story that engages those defined customers instead of just telling the Hoyne story.
Given the target demographics knowledge, understanding, and use of social media in their day-to-day lives, everything happens in a quote-unquote I need it now timeframe. Using a 30, 60, 90-day strategy with the following key steps will enable Hoyne Brewing to quickly and effectively implement and manage its new marketing strategies. Within the first 30 days, first, you have to communicate the market positioning throughout the company so that everyone understands where we stand. Next, create a dedicated marketing and sales department at Hoyne. This will allow for the monitoring of changes in market landscape and successes of marketing and sales campaigns, which will also allow Hoyne Brewing to effectively manage its operational plans for timely expansions. Next, you hire or reallocate an existing resource to become the marketing and social media lead. This person will oversee the overall marketing strategy, monitors marketing trends, monitors sales, and manages communication through social media, such as handling customer inquiries, promote product availability, partnerships, and everything that involves Hoyne Brewing. Next, we'll create an online brand campaign with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and tapping on how that landscape communicates by creating and using hashtag branding such as hashtag Hoyne, hashtag Hoyne Brewing, hashtag Hoyne Beer. This will also help in monitoring trends in these mediums. Within the 60 days, we will launch this online campaign. Using the established social media accounts, communicate all aspects of Hoyne Brewing Company on a daily basis, such as upcoming availability of beers, upcoming types of beers, tasting room hours, beer availability within tasting room, beer availability at stores and different restaurants and different bars, and even at local events, regardless of participation at Hoyne Brewing. Next, we'll use employees as brand ambassadors. Have employees tag Hoyne Brewing in their social media accounts when they're out and about in the community, whether they're at a concert or a restaurant or a bar. If they feel like they want a Hoyne beer, tag the company. Lastly, with an established online presence, within the first 90 days, continue leveraging partnerships to cross-promote products. Use restaurants and events promotions as mutual benefits for product exposure. And we will also use the sales reps to create more partnerships with restaurants, as Hoyne beers are complementary products to food. A perfect event to partner with would be Dine Out Vancouver.
Thank you very much for allowing us the time to present to you today. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we'd be more than happy to assist you in any way that we can. Thank you.